Hey guys, and welcome back to Z3 Cubing. Today I present my Rubik's Cube designed to take out and swap around the pieces. So before I go on and show you guys my newest ingenious invention, I want to talk about the problem with the Rubik's Cube. And that is that the cube is incredibly hard to solve by just turning the sides normally like this, like most people think that it's supposed to be solved. Like you can do moves like this and kind of get the whole white side solved by just kind of doing some turns eventually. But then what are you supposed to do from there? Like if I want to make the red side right here, I take a red piece and put it onto the red side. It just messes up the entire white side that I've already solved. So instead, the obvious solution to get a sticker from up here down to here without messing up what you've done already is just to peel the stickers off, like so many people have done over the years. However, this process is really annoying. You kind of mess up the stickers every time you do it. So we could peel up this other sticker, set it up here on the top where the red sticker came from, and then stick the red sticker right here onto the red face where it's supposed to go. But of course, now the sticker isn't really sticking. Of course, all the stickers on this cube look bad from having done this before. So that isn't a very good solution. So last year I came up with this cube, which allows you to just peel the stickers off naturally like this. But that wasn't a good solution either, because the magnetic stickers just kind of fall apart when you try and turn it like this. So that leads us to the other popular solution for getting a red piece up here down to the red side down here without messing up the white side that we've done already. And that is just taking the pieces out of the cube and swapping them around like this. So you can take this piece, put it over here, get it out of the way, and then put this red piece down where you wanted it to be, here on the red side. And there we go, now we have this red piece in place, the stickers haven't gotten any more messed up, and the white side is still complete. In fact, what makes this solution just so great is that on a fully scrambled Rubik's Cube, you have 54 total stickers that you potentially could have to peel off and swap around the colors to get it into a solved state. Now, if you're solving the cube by just taking the pieces out and swapping them around like that instead, there's only 20 different pieces that need to be swapped around, so you can do it in much fewer swaps than if you were to peel the stickers off. Now that leads us into the final problem I had to solve before creating my revolutionary new Speedcube designed to take the pieces out. And that is that modern Speedcube nowadays are designed to prevent popping and prevent taking pieces out like this. It's just really hard to get any sort of piece out by just kind of taking it out like this. Like you can do it if you put in a lot of force, but that's just going to break the cube if you do it over and over again. And honestly, truly, there is no way to get one of these corners out just by themselves if you wanted to swap two corners around. So we really just can't use a modern Speedcube like this. So how are we going to get past this and overcome this crazy deep anchoring system like the giant block of plastic here you see on this corner, as well as these crazy edges with multi-layer torpedoes all over the place, everything preventing popping? It's almost as like they're trying to make it so that you can't take the pieces out. So I thought about this problem for weeks on end, just pondering how to make life easier for those people who just want to take the pieces out and swap them around in order to solve it. I figured that this modern Speedcube design just had to go. You can't have this crazy deep anchoring and all those crazy torpedoes on the inside. You had to cut it down to the bare minimum so that the pieces could just kind of pop out very easily. So what I did is I took apart a decent but simple Speedcube that already had magnets in it. These magnets are important because they'll be the primary thing that hold the pieces together in the end. And basically what I did is I cut down as much of the plastic bit of the mechanism on the inside as I possibly could. Where you once had this giant chunk of plastic, torpedoes and all, trying to lock this edge piece down into the mechanism as tight as it can possibly get, I've replaced that now with just the bare minimum amount of plastic to keep the edge piece functional. Just this tiny little edge along with the magnets will hold it together while still allowing you to pop the piece out and swap it around with another one if you so desire to solve it that way. I did the exact same thing with the corners, cutting off the bulk of that big anchoring system and just leaving the tiniest little edge to support itself on. Anyway, after reassembling the cube, my changes still leave it completely functional as a normal 3x3. As you can see, we can do a normal checker pattern on it here. You still, of course, do have to be a little bit careful that the pieces don't pop out as you're turning it, but of course this is just a prototype, so you could make better versions of it in the future. And additionally, this cube looks exactly like a normal 3x3 from the outside like this. Unlike last year's design where the stickers were all weird and you'd have to worry about getting them all messed up as you're just holding it like this, there's no need to worry on this cube. You can turn it just like a normal 3x3, but the thing is, why would you want to turn it like a normal 3x3 when you can just take the pieces out and solve it that way? So let's just do a quick solve on it, get it scrambled up just normally. So we'll start off by just choosing our first piece. How about this white and green edge piece right here? So it just pops right out real easily like that. We can go around to the spot where this piece needs to go, right in between the white and green center pieces, just pop it right back in. So now we have this edge, which is yellow and red. So we go to the yellow and red center pieces, pop it in right there. Now this edge piece goes up and around here, so we can pop out that edge piece right in here. There's only 12 edges, so we only have to do this a maximum of 12 times. And then all the edges will be solved. And there we go. That was easily less than a minute, much faster than peeling the stickers off, and now all of our 12 edge pieces are solved. The corners will go even faster, so we can choose our first one right here, go around to where it needs to go, pop that out, pop that in, Same thing with this one right here. Pop that out, pop the correct one in. You do have to worry about the pieces kind of next to it popping out every once in a while. But again, this is just a prototype. We can make it more stable and hold it together a little bit better in the future. Pop that piece out, pop it in. And there we go. Occasionally you'll come across one corner at the end that just needs to be flipped around like this, so we can just take it out, pop it back in like this. And there you go. Your cube has now been speed solved, or speed rearranged in the most efficient possible way. No longer will there be any need to worry about having a white side and messing it up by putting your red piece in. Just pop the piece out, pop it back in where you want it. I honestly believe this new innovation will change the world of speed cubing as we know it forever. No longer will there be any need to execute a JPerm by hand manually like I'm doing right now. Instead, all you have to do is take out a couple pieces like this, take out these pieces, put these ones in their place and these ones back in, and the cube is solved. That was so much easier and so much faster than executing the entire algorithm. I expect all speedcubers from around the world to start using cubes like this immediately for all of their solving purposes, like 3.47 seconds by solving a cube normally. Imagine what you could do by taking the pieces out. All the top speedcubing manufacturers will convert all their high-end cubes to use this design exclusively, never looking back on their years of anti-pop innovations. This is honestly truly the best Rubik's Cube you could ever use, as long as you don't try and turn it fast, ever. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward. Yeah, you know, that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh yeah, and happy April Fool's Day.